Severance, Season 1, Episode 1. Guys, this show has been on my radar for a number of reasons. I saw the animator that, like the guy that actually animated the title intro for this show. Like he popped up on my Instagram and it looked super weird and trippy. He did a really good job, by the way. And then I think one other time I was like fooling around with ChatGPT or something and it brought up Severance. I forgot what I was chatting with ChatGPT about, but it said that people enjoyed making theories about this show. And then I was like, hold on a second. People are making theories around this show? Because okay, let's put it this way. I was really into Lost in the 2000s. So when we're talking about mysterious shows that are kind of sci-fi and we're like, what's going on? And people come up with like a bunch of theories about what's going on, right? That is my stuff, right? That is my shit. I was really into Lost. I was really into The X-Files. I was into Fringe. You remember Fringe? More recently, I was into Three Body Problem, which I then proceeded to spoil like all the rest of the story for myself because it's based on some books. So I just looked up what happened in all the rest of the books. So I'm kind of bad if there's already existing finished material around the show because I'm a little impatient and I'll just go look up what happens next. Sorry. Maybe that's a little different now that I've got this reaction channel going. I have a reason to not go spoil it for myself because, hey, I want to make the videos. So if this is along the lines of like Lost / X-Files and all that stuff, dude, I'm going to love this show. I have not seen a trailer for this show. I have not seen any full scenes of this show. I come from a visual effects background and I saw like this really cool shot that has visual effects around it. It's like he's in an elevator or something and the camera kind of like spins around his head and then he goes like running down a hallway. I'm pretty sure that's this show. I'm not even positive if that's this show. That's how little I know about this show. So episode 1, the pilot, let's check it out. It's also my first Apple TV show. I just subscribed to Apple TV just to watch this.
Who are you?
Kind of an iconic shot. The feet kind of twisting. That's very deliberate.
Hi there. You on the table? I wonder if you'd mind taking a brief survey.
What?
I just bet it'll make you feel right as rain.
Who's speaking?
Did they kidnap her?
Shall we begin with question 1?
I guess he's not asking for the survey.
Let me out of here.
That was a cool tracking shot, spinning 360 degrees. You want to do the survey now?
Depends on your answers.
No pressure.
That's the first question.
First name will do.
Amnesia? Uh-oh.
In which U.S. state or territory were you born?
She doesn't know.
Which state or territory, please? To the best of your memory, what is or was the color of your mother's eyes?
They wiped your mind. Unknown?
Delaware, unknown.
I think they drugged you and they're trying to find out how effective it was.
How did you do?
It's the guy.
That's a perfect score.
Severance, so it's about doing something to your mind. For what purpose? We're scrambling your brain, but why? What are we so broken about? So is he coerced into doing whatever he's doing as well? I like the bokeh on that shot. The bokeh is the blur in the back of the shot. It was stretched like an anamorphic lens. It's the Black Mesa facility entrance.
Are you ready for Mr. Scout?
Mr. Scout. There's those two colors, the yellow and the green. So that's not an accident. Okay, guy's head. That's obviously important. We got a composer for this show that is he's gonna have a lot of fun with the music, I can tell. Teardrop button, huh? Does feel kind of Half-Life or Control if you're familiar with those video games. Is this that elevator that cool shot is based around? Whoa. Whoa, there are all kinds of mental triggers everywhere. Is that what gets him in such a good mood? There's some kind of a some kind of a trigger that kind of really locks him in.
This is the copyright avoidance song.
Does he no longer recognize that he was crying? Oh, is he confused by it now? Or is he just like, I'm over it?
This is the song to cover up.
A nice, very long tracking shot. We're just gonna keep turning right. At what point are we? Okay, there he turns left. I was like, if you keep turning right, you're gonna make a full circle. There's no signs on the walls, I don't think. I don't think there's any signs on like where you are. So you're just supposed to know. Very stylish booth. There's the green, from the green and the yellow. The colors are extremely deliberate.
Nah, endorphins.
Oh.
It's the guy from Fallout.
You better not.
Out of hand when we process a file in the old days, they check our hand and fill up the creamer.
Like their interaction felt kind of staged, but it was all bitching about everything going on. It's only when at a final destination there's a little sign, but there's nothing guiding you on where to go.
Shut the thing. Oh, a handshake is available upon request.
Oh, and thank you to the board as well.
No answer.
The board won't be contributing to this meeting.
Something tells me the reveal of the board, whenever we get that, is going to be very interesting.
Well, she deserves to have the information presented to her in the proper order, just as you had.
So now we're leading up to where we started.
Becomes
Go on ahead when you're ready.
Everything about this place is extremely cerebral. Everything everywhere is some sort of a mind game.
Hey!
What happens to them if they fail?
Should I help?
You should not.
But I unfortunately skipped that and went straight into the survey.
Am I livestock?
I'm sorry?
Like, did you grow me as food and that's why I have no memories?
Did he also start this way? Did everyone start this way?
You see, you have been hired to a position on the severed floor of Lumen Industries.
The what floor?
Severance, severed floor, yeah. Okay, so I'm already kind of picking up on, like, maybe you applied to work here when you still knew who you were, right? Like, and then when you get accepted to be employed, they wipe your mind to maybe, like, keep you from being tempted to get out when they don't want you to, right? So they disconnect you from who you were once they accept, like, that they're going to hire you. So the question is, like, what happens, like, where do you go home to?
So a few years back, I woke up on this table,
Yeah, called it.
this room,
Yeah,
and
this is how they all start.
a disembodied voice asked me 19 times who I was.
So they wipe your mind so you don't know anything better about the real world. You know, they want to motivate you to stay. Well, I mean, they're very interested right now, like his boss, whoever that lady is with the gray hair, she's really, really interested in how this particular subject is reacting. Mark just described that he reacted in a similar fashion. And yet, this guy on the screen right now, he was saying that when she was trying to open the door that she wasn't supposed to do that. But Mark just said that he reacted in a similar fashion. What happens, though? Do they do something to someone that they let go of? I just love that there's no signs.
Departments are pretty spaced out, but
Different colors here. This is the first time we've seen purple.
expand. I just can't watch you leave.
It's a mental trigger. Some kind of a mental containment. Whoa! Wait a minute.
What?
What? Is this place real? Try it again. Nope. You cannot leave. What? Was it because of 3? Is there a rule of 3? And then she comes. Why? Why are you coming back? She's like, now I gotta know what's going on.
Weaponizing officer.
Oh, it's
equipment on
because
first day.
so she lands outside the door, and then she turns around and comes back, and the second she comes back in, there's a new wipe of her mind, or just that section when she left outside the door was wiped, and so that's why we only see the part where she came back in.
Look, I do sympathize.
It's a
I've wanted to
teardrop
pommel Mark myself.
on the Band-Aid.
I am his employer.
Is that a CD? See, because the computers look like an earlier tech generation, so they're keeping it kind of ambiguous. Like, we don't even know what year we're in. If there even is a year, are we outside of time? Like, we don't even know. But assuming we're just like in the real world and this is some sort of a secret facility, everything is meant to give you no answers. Because if you had any answers on where you are, you might also have some answers on what's outside. Also a question because of how stale everything is. There's no signs. Everything is very plain and white except for certain areas that have certain colors and certain shapes. We know there's some kind of world out there because he showed up crying in the parking lot. So where do they go when they leave here? I need that question to be answered.
Or the disobedience.
Well,
Yes!
Jeez. That's a mini disc. It's more of a 2000s era thing. Well, then the screens are more kind of 80s-esque. It's being kept ambiguous completely on purpose. It's her. Yeah. Yeah, she chose this. Everyone chose this.
Separating my memories between my work life and my personal life.
Oh, so it comes back when they leave?
Henceforth, my access to, nor retain work memories upon my ascent.
Interesting. That's cool.
I am aware.
But why do we give them access back to their personal life? Like, why are they allowed to leave? Wouldn't they be some sort of a liability? Because obviously they're doing something really important and underground here. This is like feels like a government black project or something, right? Wouldn't you just like never let them leave? You would have them live on site. It's just like, you're going to live on site and you can't go, kind of like a Men in Black thing, basically, right? Why don't they do that?
So I'll never leave here.
No, you leave. Yeah, you leave and then
actually,
you lose your memory.
Our exit. So 5:15.
Do I have a family?
You'll find out when you leave, but you're not going to know when you're here.
Choice.
Wait, so I mean, because he was bawling his eyes out when he came back. So is there some sort of like coercion happening when they get back to their personal lives? Right? Do they have all these reasons that they don't want to go back? And then what's driving them back here? Does everyone have this same memory wipe? What about the boss with the gray hair? So all the actual administration, do they have the same memory wipes?
Hello.
New creepy coworker. Now, I'm just going to guess here. You're basically split into two people with isolated memories and isolated records of the things that you've been through. So if that severance starts to collapse and you start to mesh back into one person, even just a little bit, right? It's not complete, but it all the procedure is imperfect maybe. And then that would really start to mess with what is reality, what is actually a memory, and what isn't. Boop, get your memories back. Are you gonna wonder what the Band-Aid came from? He doesn't even know he got promoted. He has no idea what happened in there. I love that shot. Look at that. Our composer is having a really great time with the piano. So they just divert his attention. But it's really interesting that they still let you leave if it's really important that you don't know.
Hey!
Sorry.
That's their next first-time meeting. Is that going to trigger something in them? In both of them? Are they going to get to know each other out in the world and that's going to trigger something? Our music composer is loving his job. This is like he's stoked on this gig. So am I. I'm really happy for you, composer guy, whoever you are. Is he all alone in his personal life? Does he even get paid well?
both yours. There's no room for... Uh-huh.
Is he talking to HOA? What's he drinking? Red wine for that, what's it called? Resveratrol?
We're nearing the anniversary, so I just thought maybe you'd want to be around people.
Anniversary of what, though?
Nice.
There's our captive.
Hi, Rick.
Rickon, come on.
Interesting phrasing.
Is that life is not
Miss Solid Red, and he's the only one wearing red.
This
We're very
complex
deliberate with colors and set design here.
activity.
No one would have called it World War I because World War II hadn't happened yet. Yeah, about 2 years.
Do you design the medicines?
No.
I thought Lumen was more on the tech.
The medicines?
In the 1800s.
Oh, so you know all the dirty secrets.
So, oh, hold on. Medicines. So is this about developing some kind of a drug?
Mark's work is sensitive enough as to require the severance procedure.
People know what it is?
That's something, isn't it?
Well, there is no other one.
But, Mark, I stand behind you without reservation.
So well said.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I definitely stand behind Mark.
Wow.
I would not. I can't.
Thank you. This.
I can't stand when people are this, like they're this formal, in this kind of a setting. You know, like the way I'm talking to you right now, like this is how I talk all the time to everyone. I can't.
Right?
Absolutely. I was saying my friend in Lima hasn't had a food-based dinner even in...
Well,
My friend in Lima,
because your child is innocent of.
You're not going.
she pregnant.
Well, the work things helped.
Yeah, I'm just not grasping the visceral element of it. She was fun, wasn't she?
Oh.
Oh, Rickon's colleague told us that switching out the beds as the child grows can wound that child.
Irreparably.
I don't think that's true at all.
You ready, baby?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sweet dreams.
Thanks.
Is he like a mole with the company?
I'm old.
You need some white noise, man. I can't sleep without white noise. So they haven't said it outright. I'm guessing this is his sister. Yeah, someone from the company keeping an eye on him. Who dat? Oh, that's straight out of Lost. And he's gone. That's from something in his memory. Yeah, it's starting to bleed over. It's a nice place. I'd live here.
Hey.
You see that bokeh when they change the focus? It's vertical. It's a characteristic of anamorphic lenses. Now you see the radial bokeh. It's kind of a circle. The blur behind him.
Management.
Sure.
Yeah, they're playing around. You're not even getting paid enough to just hire someone to clean the gutter for you? I mean, wiping out your memory is a pretty big thing. Shouldn't they pay you, like, generously?
Excuse me.
What, he's real? You're freaking real?
Sorry, Mrs. Lovig. They've cooked the food and it's here.
Hi, kids. What's for dinner?
What? They're trying to...
You don't get that reference.
He's trying to mush it up.
Okay, who the fuck are you?
Petey.
It's Petey.
My name's Petey. I'm from work.
Oh, dude.
Severed. I was.
Hold on a second, but the way he disappeared when he saw him at night, is he still not real? And somehow, like, did Petey somehow, like, burn himself into Mark's memory before they took him away? And we're going to find out Petey is actually dead? The red envelope.
So, we're friends?
Best friends.
I'm your best friend.
Yeah. We're homies.
You're my very good friend.
That's going to be a question for a while in the back of my mind, though. Is he even real? Is the envelope he handed him real?
Go alone, and you'll find the beginning of a very long answer.
I mean, because the big they're like refining data. So what is the data? It said macro data. So macro meaning large-scale data.
She used to say it takes the saints 8 hours to bless a sleeping child.
Do we get to see her face?
Good night, Mrs. Selvig.
Mark,
Ah. Does she have her memories and she's keeping an eye on him? Interesting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is my stuff, guys. Like, are you kidding me? I love this. I've been waiting for another show like this. I've got vibes like Lost. I've got vibes like Half-Life with like the secret facility that's like up to something really big that we're wondering what they're doing. There's a little kind of reality bending mystery around it all, kind of like Fringe. Dude, this is right up my alley. I'm going to watch episode 2 right now. Are you kidding me? I'm going to watch it right now.